Hi there, and welcome back to part 2 of Stubbs Aquatics video on the SR657 Seaoura aquarium plant light. On the first video, we dealt with, well, most of the aspects of the light itself, as in, its thin, sleek look, its metal chassis, and all the 24/7 modes. We took you through all the steps. So if you missed that video, go check out part 1. It'll walk you through everything you'll need to know on setting up the 24/7. And there was a discussion with a friend of mine who's a horticulturalist and a plant propagator. And I wanted someone to look at this light to give a totally unbiased view. And he really liked the light. But because it was getting long, so we decided we'd go with part 2. And I wanted to go over the daylight and the nightlight modes. And now the daylight is really neat, and the fact that you can set it for whatever many hours you want it to, including right into the minutes. And it gradually ramps up 15 minutes until whatever the desired strength of that light, which could be anywhere from 5 to all the way up to 100%. And that goes up in, I said, 5% increments, which is 20 different levels. I'll walk you through how to do that. I think you'll really like it. And then for the night light, well, it's excellent. I think you'll really like it. You can ramp up the colors from color 1 all the way through 9, and you get to pick whether you want, for your nighttime to be more of a sun setting, or if you want a moonlight look with a blue or a cyan. Well, it's entirely up to you, and it's really cool that they give you that choice. And again, you can pick as long as you want on that. I think you really like that aspect, and you can, and again, that goes up from 5 all the way to 100%. And I'll walk you through all that. This light, it just has so many features. I wanted to cover it in one video, but just couldn't, because there's just so many cool things on this light, and I didn't want to rush it. So if you want to set up the daytime and the nighttime mode, this video is for you. By the way, my plants and my fish are just loving this new light. It really shows off their colors, and the plants seem to be thriving. The colors on those fish, and I think that's really amplified with those light. But let's get to the topic at hand, which is setting up the daytime and nighttime mode. Let's first look at the controller. You can see in the top left corner we've got PM. In the middle here is day, that's night. Obviously this is the time, and I'm running a 24-hour clock. Got a start button, or start light, and an end light. Got a set. You've got a daytime and nighttime mode button, which is this one here. You got the light to switch it back and forth, 24/7, and the up and down buttons for time and for light intensity. But what we're talking about now is setting up for the selecting a daylight or nightlight mode. And I'm going to take you through that. We're going to start off with depressing the daytime, nighttime mode. And it's a short, quick press. And currently it's on the daytime is off. And we're going to change that by hitting the toggle button. And we're going to change that by hitting this button. And you can see it's on. You're now in daylight mode. And again, you can turn off and on this way. And you can see the daylight by this button here that's flashing, and it indicates that you're in day. Because this is flashing, what we're going to do now is do a long press on this, which is your daytime and nighttime mode. And now we're going to be able to modify its settings. To press this button again, we've got the start button flashing. We're going to be able to select the time and use your up and down button here. So we'll set it for, let's say, 9 a.m. start. And I'm using the 24-hour clock. If you like that time, press that. Now it's a minute. If you want to change the minute, it's up and down to whatever minute you want. So from 9:59 or 9:01, we'll go with 9:05. And for this now goes to the end time. So we'll again pick and choose what time we want, indicating it's going to go off at 1800 or 6 p.m. And if I want to change that, I can just go up and down. That's the one we want. We're going to depress this button again. I'll go to the minute. We're satisfied with that. Again, you can change that up and down, and then press it again. Now we get to pick the light intensity. Right now it's set at 85. I can move that all the way down, and I can ramp that back up by using this setting. And I can go all the way up to 100. 85 should be plenty. Once you've chosen the level of brightness, you press the button here again, and now it'll go to the off setting. If you want it to go back on, you depress it again, and it's now daytime. That is the extent of setting the daytime. Remember, it ramps up 15 minutes before and at the end of your daytime cycle. Now let's talk about the nighttime cycle. We're going to switch that to nighttime, and we're going to use the on-off again display for that. We're going to depress this. You see it's gone to the off position, and we're going to toggle switch that. Nighttime, it's off. We're going to change that to on. And then we're going to be able to select the time it's going to go on. So again, we're going to depress that. Okay, we're now talking about the nighttime. It's on the on position. And then long depress on that. It's slated to go on at 1800 hours. I can modify that by going up and down. 19, it's whatever you want it to be. We'll go with 1900 hours and depress it again. You can choose a minute. We'll leave it at the 0 at this particular time. And the off time. Now I can go the all night long, or I like to have my light turn off at night. Okay, it's slated to go off at 10 p.m. or 2200 hours. We'll long depress that. And now we get to choose the color. Again, you have a wide variety of colors. And I like how it's marked for each color. Pink, purple, cyan, orange, red, full spectrum, red, green, blue. And being that it's nighttime, I'm going to leave it on blue. But what's really good now is I can adjust the levels, brightness. Right now it's set at 90. I can go all the way from 100 right down 5%. Currently, I like my night light to be about at 50%. So that part is set. And just hit this button again, and everything is set. It's now set for the daytime, and the nighttime mode will go on automatically. We're all set. It's as easy as that. Now that's what a light should look like. I love that sleek profile. Well, I think that should cover all the aspects you need to know about this light. Again, I did break it up into two parts. I wanted to go over all the settings, and some people may have some difficulty setting it up. And that's why I wanted to take my time and show you the whole process so you can go over it. Um, they do have great instructions, but sometimes seeing it is much easier. So I hope that really helped. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you made it this far, I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Think about subscribing and hit that notification bell. I did leave links for the product in the description. Make sure you check them out. Thanks again for watching, everyone. And thanks, Seaoura, for giving me the opportunity to test out this great light. See you on the next video. Bye for now.